We have a proclamation tonight from the office of Michael D. Quill. Whereas autism is a lifelong neurological disorder, with current statistics estimating it to be 1 in 54 children being born with an autism spectrum disorder. And whereas autism affects each individual in different ways and can range from very mild to severe, knows no racial, ethnic, or social boundaries, and affects young and old alike. And whereas the prevalence of autism in the United States children has increased from 6.7% in 2000 to 23% in 2018, autism affects 1 in every 110 children. Whereas in 2021, a 19.1% of persons with disability were employed, while in contrast, 63.7% of those without a disability. And whereas this year's theme, Leave No One Behind, is the key to transformative promise of the Sustainable Development Goals of inclusive education. It focuses on ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all as the foundation for improving people's lives and reducing inequalities. And whereas our understanding of autism has grown tremendously since it was first diagnosed, there is no known cure for autism. Accurate early diagnosis and the resulting appropriate education and intervention are vital to the future growth and development of the individual. And whereas there is a need for continued research into the disorder, hope currently lies in a broad spectrum of treatments and in an informed public and community committed to providing support and service to individuals diagnosed with the autism spectrum disorder. Now therefore, Michael D. Quill, Mayor of the City of Auburn, on behalf of the City Council and citizens of Auburn, does hereby proclaim April 2022 as Autism Acceptance Month here in the City of Auburn.
Thank you. With us this evening to receive this is Christina Warter and her family. Christina, maybe you want to podium.
I'll do it right here because I told you I'd be here. So this is where I'll be. Hello. I think I first want to start with, we don't need a cure, we need acceptance. But, so I need to first and foremost thank the City Council members, Mayor Mike Quill, for being an ally and inclusion and my mission. I also want to thank, and I don't see her here tonight, is Rhonda Miller, because she really is the lady behind the scenes here, you know, collecting the data, writing the proclamations. So I do want to thank Rhonda. I feel so blessed to be up here yet again. This is my 3rd year. And so incredibly excited to stand alongside the City of Auburn as we proclaim April as Autism and Neurodiversity Acceptance Month. My message is clear tonight, which is why I wrote a speech. I typically don't. So I want to be super clear in this. Awareness is having the information. It's knowing and recognizing that someone is autistic, but that's not enough. We need acceptance. Acceptance is community. It's community connection, it's community integration. All year, not specifically to April, I am out in our community campaigning for inclusion, campaigning for neuro-inclusion, sensory inclusion, and what does that look like? So we know that a person's abilities are contingent on their environment. Let me give an example. Who here wears eyeglasses or corrective lenses or maybe have had corrective eye surgery? Right, yeah. Now just take a minute and think, if you didn't have those type of accommodations, what would your life be like? What would the quality of your life be like? Accessible environments which are environments that physically and socially support each and every person, need to happen. They need to happen in our schools, they need to happen in our businesses, they need to happen in our homes, and the services that we provide. So I'd like to challenge everyone here tonight to do as best as you can to see through a neurodiverse lens. And think critically, are we enabling people or disabling people in our community? Thank you.